the show. And now your host, Justin Allegri.
The beginning of the work week, and welcome to Inside the Show. Starting out in the NL West, the Diamondbacks combined for a four-hitter as they got the best of the Dodgers at home 3-2. In the standings, the Diamondbacks sit in third place in the National League West Division. They're over 20 games out of first. And the Dodgers are atop the division. They are more than 10 games ahead of second place. The Mets hit 3 long balls as they defeated the visiting Giants 5-2. As of today, the Mets sit in second place in the National League East Division, but they currently hold a spot in the NL wildcard race, while the Giants are in last place in the NL West. They're over 20 games out of first. The Friars put together 10 total hits as they secured the win in extras against the Rockies 7-6. Entering the day's action, the Padres are in fourth place in the NL West. They're over 20 games out of first, while the Rockies are second in the division, yet they currently lead the race for the National League wildcard. The Nationals allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they took down the Fish in Miami 6-2. At the start of the day, the Marlins sit in fourth place in the National League East Division. They're 19.5 games out of first, while the Nationals are third in the division. They're 15.5 games out of first. The Philadelphia Phillies tallied 5 home runs overall as they nabbed an extra innings win over the Braves 7-6. Heading into the day, the Phillies are in first place in the NL East. They have a small half-game advantage, while the Braves are at the bottom of the division. They're over 20 games out of first. The Chicago Cubs pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they sank the visiting Buccos 2-0. As of today, the Cubs are in second place in the NL Central, 4.5 games back. And the Pirates are third in the division, 14.5 out of first. The Milwaukee Brewers totaled 13 hits as a team as they got the best of the visiting Redbirds 10-7. In the standings, the Brewers are atop the NL Central. They have a 4.5 game cushion, while the Cardinals are at the bottom of the division. They're over 20 games out of first. The Yankees grabbed 13 hits in the game as they took down the visiting Mariners 9-4. Entering the day's action, the Yankees are leading the American League East. They are enjoying a comfortable 9-game cushion, while the Mariners are in fourth place in the AL West. They're over 20 games out of first. The Blue Jays pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they beat the visiting Red Sox 1-0. As of right now, the Blue Jays are in fourth place in the AL East. They're 16.5 games out of first, while the Red Sox are second in the division, 9 games back. The Baltimore Orioles earned the 3-game series sweep as they grabbed the win against the visiting Reds 7-4. As of today, the Orioles sit in last place in the American League East Division. They're over 20 games out of first. And the Reds are in fourth place in the NL Central, 17 games out of first. The Twins totaled 11 hits as they beat the White Sox on the south side 5-4. Heading into the day, the White Sox sit in third place in the American League Central. They're 18.5 games out of first. And the Twins are atop the division. They are more than 10 games ahead of second place. The Rays picked up, 19 hits in this one as they beat the Tribe in Cleveland 9-7. At the start of the day, the Indians sit in second place in the AL Central Division, but they currently lead the AL wildcard race. And the Rays sit in third place in the American League East Division, 10.5 back. The Texas Rangers launched 3 home runs as they took down the Tigers in Detroit 9-6. As of right now, the Tigers are in fourth place in the AL Central. They're over 20 games out of first, while the Rangers are in last place in the AL West. They're over 20 games out of first. The Houston Astros went deep 4 times as they beat the Royals in Kauffman Stadium 9-2. They now have 5 straight wins. In the standings, the Royals sit in last place in the American League Central Division. They're over 20 games out of first, while the Astros are atop the American League West. They are enjoying a comfortable 9-game cushion. The Angels totaled 13 hits as a team as they defeated the A's in Oakland 7-1. Entering the day's action, the A's are in second place in the AL West, yet they currently hold a spot in the race for the American League wildcard. And the Angels are third in the division, 13 games out. Thanks for tuning in today. We'll be back here tomorrow and all season long.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the New York Mets and the Los Angeles Dodgers. It's going to be a premier pitching matchup. Two of the league's hardest throwers go head-to-head next. Yu Yamamoto, the right-hander from Japan, will get the starting assignment in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matty D, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been like white hot. How about a whip under 1.00 in his last 3 starts? Not a lot of base runners, and that usually adds up to a lot of success. Let's see if he can continue to do that in this one here today.
So here's Jeff McNeil, and we are set for baseball here this evening. And we get underway tonight with a pitch that swung on and fouled off to the left of the plate at strike 1.
First pitch, 7-10.
0-1 count, and the pitch. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. The 0-2 delivery. Another one sent foul. The next 0-2. High in the air out to center field. On the move is Betts. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. And now a chance to meet the Mets. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, you better look out for that cleanup spot. He's really had a heck of a year in the power categories, slugging over 500 coming into this one. That means almost every time he's hitting the ball, he's hitting it hard somewhere. Should be fun to watch.
Andres Gimenez the next to bat. Now a swing and a deep drive to right. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 15 for him thus far, and the Mets are on the board first, 1-0.
Well, it's obvious they didn't change their scouting report after yesterday's game. He had 2 bombs yesterday and another one today. Hey, this pace can't continue, but he's going to ride this wave as long as he can.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now.
The right fielder, Cody.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Set to deliver the 0-1. Now here's another one. Again, belted to deep right. Mancini moving back. Still ranging back. Gone. Back-to-back homers. It's a solo homer for Cody Bellinger. Number 31 for him on the season, as the Mets are out in front now, 2-0.
Boy, not the way you'd like to start a game, right? First inning, you come in, you give up 2 home runs. We'll see if he can regroup right here. It's not easy to sometimes come back from that.
So here's Pete Alonso, and as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. They dropped another one last time out, and in fact, they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead. You start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
And here's a slider for a called strike, and he's behind 1-2 now. Still only one out in the inning. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
That is it.
J.D. Davis the next to bat. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First pitch on its way.
Nope, that's inside.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it's a foul ball. The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. The Mets are out on top, 2-0. Jacob deGrom, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Jacob deGrom is just a solid pitcher. He's not overpowering in any sense with any of his 3 pitches. Good sinking fastball, 93 to 96, great slider, and a really good changeup. What makes him so good? He'll throw all 3 of his pitches at any time.
Here's Mookie Betts. First at bat for him as he enters play number 3 in the National League batting race.
There's a lot of ways to get on base. Base hit, a walk, hit by pitch. This guy's in the top 5 on base percentage. He does a little bit of all of those things.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, are on a great run of late as they come in winners of 7 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty. Dan, this team is playing well. They're getting closer in the division race. I guess my question to you, I want to ask you, did you find that you started to really pitch better as the summer months started to get hotter?
No doubt about it. Not only does his team start feeling better, but I think you get a good vibe starting to go throughout the clubhouse. You realize that the schedule is starting to wind itself down. Every game is more important. The bigger the game, hopefully the better you play. And this team's been playing some really good baseball lately.
Adele, patrolling center, makes the play, 1 out. Now a moment for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, one thing's for sure. They love what Mookie Betts brings to their offense. He had an amazing power month. He launched balls out of the park to left, to right, to center field. Impressive power. For a whole month to sustain what he did, really impressive.
At the plate, Anton Page, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. At batting average, boy, pushing very close to 400. 25 homers and 59 RBIs. The windup and the 0-1. A ball and a strike. Skied into straightaway right. Bellinger will wait on it. And he's got it for out number 2.
Batting third, the third baseman, Christian Carter.
So striding forward now, Christian Carter. He's definitely a long ball threat. Currently 3rd in the National League in that category.
This guy's right in the prime of his career right now. The power bat speaks for itself. One of the more dangerous hitters in the game of baseball.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Good late break to the slider here, but he takes it in on the hands for ball one. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. He has success with 2 out, and the bottom of the first stays moving. So he's aboard following the 2-out base hit, and here in the penultimate month of the season, look up that word in your summer homework, kids. It's time to check out the league leaders in team batting average. And you can see, in fact, that these guys currently lead the National League in that category, and in fact lead all of baseball as well. And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, Darnell Mason. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
First offering on its way. Drilled on the ground to short. Scooped up. The throw pulls him off the bag.
You know, D-Rose, sometimes one of your best friends are your own teammates right there. Good hustle from first base to beat that throw to second, and guess what? He bought his battery made a knock.
Yeah, he definitely bought him a knock. You know what else he's going to buy him? He's going to buy him dinner on the road at some point, because that's some significant hustle right there. It was a nice play. The internal clock of the defender thought he still had a chance at second. Wasn't meant to be.
From the belt, the pitch pulls this one into the air out into right field. Bellinger's under it. And the inning is over. Dodgers strand a couple. They're down 2-0. Now in the box, Avisail Garcia. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Gone. It's a solo home run here from Avisail Garcia, and that is 27 for him on the year, and the Mets have taken a 3-0 lead. We've seen these guys go deep 3 times so far in this one, guys.
D-Rose, some days the fellows walk in with their hitting shoes on, and this looks like one of those games.
Yeah, but there's a saying going around the dugout right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants a chance to get into that batter's box.
Adele.
Clayton Kershaw enters from the pen in just the second inning, so they'll hope to get some length out of him and have him stay out there for a while. So Joe Adele bats now, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Base is empty here with nobody out. And he takes a called strike one. The 1-1. Hit back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Dan, I'll tell you, it doesn't matter what it looks like right there. That lawn dart felt so good.
Oh, Dero, this guy's been due. He really needed that one.
Standing in now, Adley Rutschman, as he'll take a look at ball one. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Adele is on his way home. He'll score easily as they move on top 4-0.
Well, we've already had some hard-hit balls in the first 2 innings here, and here's another one. Absolutely jumped off his bat and into the outfield, bringing another run home here in the early going.
In now, Jacob deGrom. This will show bunt, but pull it back for ball one. Bunt attempt is popped into foul ground. No one out with a runner at second. Now a bunt attempt here. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
Now batting, number 6.
Hey, let's take a look at the Dodgers on defense. And let's take a look at outfielder Mookie Betts. You can make the argument he's the most dynamic player in our sport. Don't try and come inside with a fastball because it's getting turned around. But I don't think people realize how good he patrols the outfield. The ability to play all 3 positions with speed and a bazooka for an arm.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring Andres Jimenez into bat.
The last at bat, Matty B, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and did miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Page will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So 3 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors and no one left on base. On now to the bottom of the second. The Mets lead it 5-0. So here's Trey Mancini. In previous duels with deGrom, he's 1 for 5. First delivery to him on the way.
1-0.
Bouncer to the left side. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first.
Well, as we take another look at it, you can see that this thing kind of handcuffed him and he couldn't make the play. Comes off the heel of the glove, and the leadoff man is aboard.
Runner at first following the error. And standing in is the power-hitting second baseman, Jalen Miller. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Outside, that's a ball.
Mancini aboard here at first with nobody out. And he misses low with it, 2-0.
I don't mind him trying to pitch him backwards right there with those 2 early count sliders, but now he finds himself in a situation where he's going to have to come fastball.
McNeil's got it for 1. On to first, a double play.
Batting in, the catcher, Will Smith.
Standing in, Will Smith. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. First pitch of the at-bat. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Ball 1. Fouled off. The 1-2. Hit down the line at first, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Here it comes.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
And it's fouled away. Here he comes again, 1-2. And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
High chopper to third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Dodgers go down quietly. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the third. Heidi?
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said forcing the opposing starter out of the game before the 3rd inning and posting a bunch of runs right out of the gate was huge for them from a confidence standpoint and for their outlook moving forward in this game. The key now is keeping their foot on the gas pedal, Matt.
Thank you, Heidi.
Leading off to the net.
Top of the third set to get underway, and that'll bring forward Cody Bellinger.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
The windup and the 0-1. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider. Bellinger, a native of Arizona. He was a 4th-round selection back in the draft of 2013.
I know a lot of people weren't sure what this guy was going to become, but he has blossomed into one of the superstars in the game. What an absolute steal coming out of the middle rounds.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Cody Bellinger becomes the first out of the inning.
Alonso.
Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A 1 pitch on its way. Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 39 on the season for him. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Third baseman, J.D. Davis.
To the plate now, J.D. Davis. He swings and grounds it to short. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, the left fielder, Avisail Garcia.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Avisail Garcia. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
And in that last at-bat, it makes you think this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball, because he certainly got a breaking ball, and he didn't miss it. Hit it right on the screws.
Garcia, a Venezuelan-born ball player. He's a veteran of 13 years at the major league level, which really points to the consistency he's shown since he first broke in.
Yeah, Matty, this guy has had an amazing career. And you know what? It's a testament to how hard he's worked, the changes he's had to make. This is a game of adjustments, and you don't hang around this long if you're not prepared to make some adjustments along the way.
Swung on, missed, 2-1. Now the pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 2-2 one more time. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. But the Mets are able to tack on one thanks to the solo homer. We played 2.5. It's the Mets 6 and the Dodgers nothing. Coming to the plate now, Clayton Kershaw. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Now the pitch. Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, center fielder.
A reminder that Dodger baseball continues all season long here on the show. There you get a look at what's coming up over the course of the next 7 days. Stepping into the box, Mookie Betts. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
1-0 the count. Down the third baseline. Davis has got it. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third.
Now batting, number 3.
Now batting, Anton Page, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's the first pitch to him. Line toward right center. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player. Fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
At the plate now, Christian Carter, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Ready with the 0-1.
1-1.
High in the air out to center field. Adele is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Dodgers leave one. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. All set for the start of the inning, and sizing up the situation to bat will be Joe Adele. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Tight break with the slider there, catches the inside for a strike.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
The windup and the 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Therefore, it is Mancini, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the catcher, Adley Rutschman.
Digging in the switch hitter, Adley Rutschman. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Down the left field line and deep. And it, in fact, lands in the corner. Foul. 6 runs, 6 hits. 1 error in the game for the Mets thus far. And he fouls this one off. Here's Kershaw's 0-2 offering. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
Skied down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. So 2 are gone in the Mets half of the 4th, and that'll bring up the converted shortstop from his days at Stetson University, Jacob deGrom. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. 6 runs, 6 hits. 1 error in the game for the Mets thus far. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Mancini makes the catch for out number 3. Down in order go the Mets, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. Leading off the inning, Darnell Mason, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without question. Want the fans to be safe.
The 1-2. Gets the outside corner, strike 3.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now, just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
So next up will be Freddie Freeman, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. That evens it up 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Fouled away. The 1-2. One out, nobody on. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And boy, just about overshot his man at first, but he's able to keep a foot on the bag over there, and that's out number 2.
The right fielder, Mancini.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the power hitting outfielder Trey Mancini. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Wouldn't mind the pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against them.
Garcia is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Dodgers down in order. They still find themselves down 6-0. Now back to the top of the Mets order, digging in Jeff McNeil. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
Number 6.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. Page moves over near the line as he puts it away for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the shortstop, Andres Jimenez.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring Andres Jimenez into bat. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
Woo-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Popped up. Mason has a play. 2 down.
Up next for the Mets, the right fielder, Cody Bellinger.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings in the former National League Rookie of the Year, Cody Bellinger. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. One and one to count. Now here's the pitch. A little bit outside. 2-1. All even now. 2-2. The pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And a long run, but he's there to track it down. Nice range, and the side is retired. Mets go down 1-2-3. They lead it 6-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with LA's manager to discuss his thoughts on the Dodgers' offense so far. And he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
The second baseman, Jalen Miller.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Jalen Miller is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now here's the pitch.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Here's the 1-2 delivery.
I got to count 2-2.
Rolled slowly down the third baseline. Gonna be a tough play. And a long throw across the diamond gets him. That's a nice play.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
So striding in, Will Smith. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First delivery to him on the way. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Smith brings a ton of pop to the plate with him, particularly against right-handed pitching. Some guys don't drive the ball as well when facing a pitcher who throws from the same side that they swing the bat, but that's certainly not the case here.
Yeah, this guy just absolutely hammers right-handed pitching. You know, some guys like the ball in, coming towards them, and that's exactly what the righty-on-righty matchup presents itself. A 2-seamer in, a 4-seamer that leaks out over the plate, a hanging breaking ball. This guy seems to absolutely hammer those.
Jock Peterson will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Hitting for the Dodgers, number 31, Jock Peterson.
And that's by him. It's 0-1.
1-1's the count.
Two out, nobody on. And he swings here and sends one in the air deep down the right field line. And it's gone. A solo home run there for Jock Peterson. Fourth home run for him on the season, and they're on the board. It's 6-1.
Yeah, they've dug themselves quite a hole, but they say the first thing you need to do when that happens is to stop digging. Well, with that solo shot, they've stopped digging, but they've got a long way to go before they climb out of this hole completely.
So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. Line drive base hit. The throw into second. And he's going to make it there. Barely, as he's into second base with a double.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
Into the box, Anton Page. Liner in there for a base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with two outs.
This game is unbelievable sometimes, Dan. There's a bullet knock right there. You're expecting an RBI. He almost hit it too good. He can't even score.
Boy, too good is it, Mark. This is one right here. It just kind of gets out to the outfielder so quick that the runner not able to score from second base.
Into the box now, Christian Carter. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Both teams with 6 hits so far. And this is knocked down over there. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. Dodgers claw back a bit on the solo home run. 5 innings complete, and this is now a 6-1 ball game. Jason Fields takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 23, Jason Fields.
New inning set to get underway, and up steps the power bat of Pete Alonso.
Yeah, Matt, that last at bat, that was a pretty good pitch. A fastball down and away that he went out and hooked and pulled it. So if I'm on the mound right now, I'm going to have to think about throwing one up and in and standing this guy up to make that outside corner not as appealing.
First offering on its way. A ball and no strikes. A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Strike two, swinging just out in front of the slider. Fouled off. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike three.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count 1-2. You're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
Standing in now, J.D. Davis, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
So here is Avisaíl Garcia, as he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Belted deep center field. Back goes Betts to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Down in order go the Mets. They hold on to their 6-1 lead. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and stepping up is the shortstop, Darnell Mason.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Adele is in retreat as he pulls it in for the first out.
Now back, first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
Okay, it's bottom of the 6th. I'm trying to hit my 74th home run. It's not being accomplished. I thought I had it earlier. We down 5 runs. I'm like, come on, man. We got to get this ball moving, man. Like my homeboy said, man, come back loading much. Man, we got to get it together. So I thought maybe if I got up on the mic, you know what I'm saying, I'll hit the home run. But here it is.
And now pitch on the way. Lifted the other way down the left field line.
That's a foul ball.
And no one will track it down. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo home run off the bat of Freddie Freeman. Home run number 37 on the year. As the lead is cut to 4, it's 6-2 now.
Okay, Fred. Okay, Fred. Okay, Fred. I hope the mic ain't too loud, y'all. Okay, Fred.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Man, that's what we needed, bro.
And he falls behind 0-2. 1 out, nobody on.
Man, I swear we needed that, bro.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Adele is underneath this one, and that's out number 2. Next up for Los Angeles, Jalen Miller, 0 for 2 for him to this point. First pitch on its way. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
Hey, how the mic sound, bro?
2 out, nobody
Is the
on.
mic good, or do I need to turn it up a little bit more?
They think they may have gotten him again. This one's hit deep to left field. And for the second time in the inning, the gopher ball will come back to bite him. It's a home run. So a solo shot down the line in left. 34 home runs now on the year. And with that, it's now a 6-3 ball game.
Pecos Kid. Bang. Pecos Kid. Bang. Yeah, Pecos Kid.
Excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Pecos Kid. Bang. Pecos Kid. Bang. Yeah, Pecos Kid. Bang, bang.
Stepping in now, Will Smith. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. In front of a changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. We're through 6 full. It's the Mets 6 and the Dodgers 3. Digging in now, Joe Adele. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Adele.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lifted in the air to center field. And this will be pulled in just in front of the warning track for the first out.
First out. Let's go.
Up next for the Mets, the catcher, Rutschman.
Ready once again, Adley Rutschman. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system, especially now he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Now the 1-0.
Great job of doubling up with the fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
Here's the 1-1. And it's 1-2.
This
pitcher's about to go down
some
again.
High velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
Ready on 1 and 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now. 3 and 2. Bases are empty. 1 man out. This one's down to third. Reined in. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
Now back, the pitcher, Jacob DeGrom.
Standing in now, the pitcher, Jacob DeGrom. So with 2 away, they decide to let him hit instead of burning a pinch hitter. Here comes the first pitch.
First out. First strike.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Mets pitcher behind at the plate with a ball and 2 strikes.
It's crazy. I can hit the meter when it's small.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Mets go down 1-2-3. They still lead it 6-3. Matt Olson is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Time to change it up a little bit.
First pitch is a curveball that's inside. 1-0. That batting average up in the stratosphere here to begin play. 27 homers and 71 runs batted in. The 1-0 home. Hit hard to the right, but foul.
1-1. Okay.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Now here it comes.
You keep throwing at that same spot.
As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close. Now back to the top of the Dodgers order, digging in, Mookie Betts. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First delivery to him on the way.
Man, that's my fault.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Flip from short right gets him, and there are 2 away.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
Into the box now, Anton Hage. He singled his last time up. First offering on its way. Hit down the third baseline. Davis brings it in, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. Can't cut into that 6-3 deficit. Caleb Mack has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 9, Caleb.
Okay, C-Mac.
Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Jeff McNeil.
Number 6.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that misses inside 1-0. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
You know, D-Row, what this shows me is this new age way of guys going up there, and they're swinging hard. You need to make good pitches, quality pitches, and if you don't have command of the fastball, you're in for a long day, and we saw that here this afternoon, a ball flying out at near record pace.
A bouncer to the left side. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting, shortstop,
Andres Jimenez will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ballgame. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on.
Shot my 3, who's keeping score? 2 ain't anymore. 1 mile till we make it home. Get it back, get paid, get low.
Now the pitch. 1 out, nobody on. Hold strike 2 with the letters. 0-2 now.
Let's see if he tries to climb the ladder right here, change his eye level, or bounce something in the dirt.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, right fielder, Cody Bellinger.
So 2 are gone in the Mets half of the 8th, and that'll bring forward Cody Bellinger. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. And that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now.
Hey, not an easy thing to do right there, D-Row, with that stacked infield on the right side. To hit it through where the shift is Have to hit that in the right place at the right time.
Yeah, he found a good result right there, Dan. Pitcher actually executed right there. Got him to hit it where he wanted to. Put good barrel, good contact on that ball and was able to find the hole.
Pete Alonso is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Here it comes, 1-0. Line drive to left. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Mets out in front, 6-3. Dan Winkler is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 43, Dan Winkler.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And next will be the switch-hitting third baseman, Christian Carter. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Oh, can't spot the cutter any better than that. 0-2 now. Up and the 0-2 pitch. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Bellinger looking up. And a scaling attempt to the wall, but it'll be in vain because this ball is gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 39 on the season for him, and they cut the gap here. It's now 6-4. Been quite a hitting display from both sides. That's home run number 8 on the day.
Hey, thanks, Matt. Yeah, you know what? Dodger Stadium has always been known for a very high mound, and pitchers love to pitch in this ballpark. In D-Row, when the sun goes down and that marine layer air comes in, this is a tough yard to hit the ball.
I was going right there, Dan. Day game, this place plays completely different, but to do it at night, that's why it was such an impressive performance today. For them to move traffic all over the yard today, not easy to do.
Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner.
Looked like he was a little over-aggressive there to throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to slow his delivery down a bit.
1-1. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Bases are empty here, nobody out.
Here we go.
And it's fouled away. Again, a 1-2. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks.
He broke the record. New home run king.
Is the new
Darnell
single-season
Mason
home
Jr.
run king. One of the greatest records in baseball history has been toppled by one of the best offensive seasons anyone will ever see.
Oh, man, and you have to wonder what is going through his head right now. No matter what happens the rest of his career, he's going to be immortalized for what he's accomplished this year. It's hard to say much else. Sometimes you just have to soak up the moment.
plate, Freddie Freeman.
Okay, let's go, Fred.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one.
They upset
and
about
they'll be
that
trying
one.
to replicate that home run swing that he took back in inning number 6. Swung on, and this one's driven in the air as well to deep right field. And as Dodger fans have heard for years, she is out of here.
With the comeback. With the
Solo
comeback.
shot here to straightaway right field, and we are tied again.
YG.
Michael Walker is on the pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
I broke the record, and we tied the score up.
In now, Trey Mancini. He'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And he lays off for ball 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. 1-1 home. Hard ground ball to third. Davis grabs it cleanly, and he's set down, 1 away. Into the box now, Jalen Miller.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air and a ball that he got every stitch.
Game over. Game is over. I know we're not supposed to do this on Fox Sports, but you might as well say game is over.
So a solo shot here to left center field, and it's now a 1-run ball game. Will Smith, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Into the 7-6 ball
Here
game.
comes the 0-1. This is line to left, and call that a nice clean base hit, his first of the game.
Shit, this might be the World Series right here. The Mets and the Dodgers. I wouldn't mind.
Start to think about a pinch hitter. Here's what the Dodgers have remaining on their bench.
I wouldn't mind.
Into the box, Caleb Mack. He'll go after the first pitch.
That's right, let's go. My bro said let's go. Hey, bro, are you dropping the video tonight? Because if you are, I'll be looking out for it.
The 0-1 pitch. Popped him up. Jimenez.
My man said, I told you. Yeah, you did, bro. I ain't even gonna lie. I was over here. The score was 5-0. I was like, yeah, we about to get smoked. I was like, hey, it is what it is. Like, you win some, you lose some. But damn, look, See, I was patient. I had to be patient, but you said it, bro.
So
You
it's
said
a
it.
runner at first with 2 men out. And up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts. Waka comes set. Here's the pitch.
That's right. Wait for it. Count 1-0.
And he fouls this one off. Grounded to third. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
He said, come back loading. Hey, yeah, that bar was loading, though, bro.
There a bit. Probably thought he had it in the bag, and he just lost concentration for a minute. Now his pitcher has to pick him up with 2 outs.
But that has got to be the best way to break a record to be the home run king. I broke the record in a comeback game by tying the score. I didn't make the score 1 up, but I did make the score. I did tie that shit up.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch.
Damn.
Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Bellinger is there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. 9th inning coming up. It's the Dodgers 7 and the Mets 6.
I was saying like Chimon.
All set to start the 9th in this one, and into bat next will be J.D. Davis. Here's the first pitch to him. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swing strike here. 0-1.
I thought we was going to have to come back in the bottom of the 9th, but now we can close it out in the top.
Zone, but that pitch was just so tempting.
0-1, here it comes. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
So here's Avisail Garcia, as he will take strike 1 on the
hey,
fastball
bro,
here. No balls and
no
a strike.
homo and pause, but I feel like Jagged Edge, bro. You're my good luck charm, bro. No homo and pause. You got to say it that on the beginning of that statement and the ending of that sentence. So
here comes the pitch for Garcia. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And as Mets fans have heard before, that ball's out of here.
Man, what the feezy? Talk too soon.
Solo shot here to left, as that'll put him into a tie at 7-7. Plate now, Joe Adell, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Line to the right side, but good hands over there at first, and that becomes out number 2. Stepping into the box, Adley Rutschman. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Swing, and he pops him up. Carter in foul ground, and this will land foul. The 0-1 pitch. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. 2 out, nobody on. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Page will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. But the Mets are able to square things up on this solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the ninth, and we're deadlocked here at 7-7. Christian Carter will stand in yet again, and he, of course, has had one of the big blows in the contest so far. This was back in the 8th as this solo shot proved to be a very important run in this ball game. First pitch of the at-bat. And he gets ahead 0-1.
Hey, great job pounding the zone strike one. When you got a great hitter in the box, got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
All right, we need to bring it home right here. Like, not at this at-bat, but
here comes the 0-1.
This frame right here.
Drilled to the right side. And this will find the seam into right field, and there's your possible winning run aboard on the leadoff single.
Come on, B. I need you to say something else about a comeback, baby. Come on. Come on, Lee. Come on.
Credit the offensive player. He smelled that coming, turned and burned.
Turned and burned. Wow. Uh-oh.
Stepping in now, Darnell Mason.
Oh, he got the walk-off. Walk-off.
It's the
walk-off.
There it's gone and fouled.
Oh, my Jesus. I thought it was a walk-off. I thought it was a walk-off. I thought it was a walk-off.
Big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Good speed at first and good speed with a guy at the dish. Going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, got to get rid of it quick.
Now the 0-2 pitch. This is line to left. And this gets down. And with nobody out, will they push it? Carter heads for the plate. Now the relay home. The tag and the winning run is out at home plate. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Robert Caselman will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Anthony Greer will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Freddie Freeman is going to have another crack at it here, and it's been a great offensive performance for him so far. This was back in the 8th, his second home run of the game, as he dearly loved to make it 3 right here. Here's the first pitch. To third. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And a low throw to first. It bounces as he can't hang on.
Right. It's all good, though. You see this comeback, though. You ain't got to say damn.
Making the throw, but after he bobbled, he should have just eaten the ball. And
they both bobbled the ball, but it's cool, though. You see how it's looking?
For another chance,
Trey Mancini.
He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero. Here's
the first pitch. Here's Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball one. For the current
everybody on their
campaign,
feet.
Mancini is working with a slugging percentage
Everybody
over
is to the
550. So
to
there's
the
no
ceiling,
denying he's
baby.
one of the premier power backs in the league. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Possible winning run just 90 feet away here. One away. Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1.
I mean, he good in the count, though, so.
Hit on the ground toward the left. McNeil's got it for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. We're back with more on this Monday night after this.
That's why I didn't want Mancini to play.
Innings. Digging in is the outfielder, Anthony Greer. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. Throw is not in time, and a great job of legging that out as now the go-ahead run is on base to lead off the inning. So now to the plate, Jeff McNeil. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. Go-ahead run at first, nobody out. One and one to the Mets leadoff hitter. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now.
He might run. So put that shit on the money.
Hit softly down the line at first. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And no chance on the throw. So a great effort, but that'll be scored a base hit. So it's first and second now. Nobody out. And that'll bring Andres Jimenez into bat. Here's the first pitch. Bunt attempt, but this one might have too much on it. The second for one. Back to Freeman, not in time, and they'll just get the one. Bellinger at the plate now, and clearly this is a critical moment in this ball game. Go ahead run at third with one away. Here's the first pitch. Popped him up. Carter has room in foul territory. 2 gone. So a big spot here, and stepping in, Pete Alonso. He'll hit with the go-ahead run at third and 2 away. Here's the first pitch. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike one. And Ben, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along.
Oh, and look at this. High in the air and deep. And when this ball comes down, they'll have taken the lead.
Wow.
Home run. A 3-run shot down the line in left as they jump ahead by 3.
Take the lead, lose the lead. Well, take the lead, lose the lead in the tie, and now they lost the lead by 3.
In now, J.D. Davis. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. I just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. 3 runs already home here. Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So they get 3 runs on 2 base hits, with one of them being the big home run. So now we'll see if these guys can get even in the bottom of inning number 10. The Mets are out on top, 10-7. So coming to the plate, Jalen Miller, and his confidence has to be in a really good place right now, having already launched 2 balls over the fence in this one.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles in that last at-bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
In now, Will Smith. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. Here comes the first pitch. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Standing in now, Caleb Mack. Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one fouled off to the right side. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The windup and the 0-1. Popped up. Throw on to first is going to be in time to get him, and the Mets have claimed the 4th consecutive victory here as this ball game is over.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
And this one concludes at a 10-7 score. The New York Mets hit 6 home runs as a team on the way to a win. Robert Gesellman wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game.
Ain't gonna lie, that was a good game though.
New York Mets, 10 runs on 10 hits, 3 errors with 1 runner left on base. For the Dodgers, 7 runs on 15 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 43 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, a sellout, 56,000. The Dodgers thank you for attending tonight's game. And as you leave Dodger Stadium, we remind you to please drive home safely.
Shout out to the Mets. I know TB will see this video and sit back and laugh. But it's all good, TB. Fuck your punk ass Mets. I'm just playing with you, bro. That's some good ass water, man. So since preseason is over and all that shit, so he back to baseball until yeah, that was a good ass game, bro. He's back to baseball until the first game. I should play that game tonight. If y'all want to see some Madden tonight, put up a football. If not, that's cool. You know what I'm saying? If y'all want to see some Madden tonight, let me know. I'll run some Madden tonight if y'all want to see it tonight. Because we played the Commanders the first game. Since we already in L.A. And it's a Monday. But see, this still August, but still though. So we still got the Mets, San Diego. Houston is 80-45. Miami, they not looking so good. We got play Philly again. Okay, my man want to see some Madden tonight. All right, bet. You gotta let me know what time you gonna drop your video, bro, so I can start Madden up after your video. So we got Philly, Detroit, Cincinnati, San Fran, San Diego, Cincinnati again, San Diego again, and Colorado to end it out. So our last game will be September the 29th. Excuse me. So our Monday night game will be. So I won't be playing that Cincinnati game because I bet. That's a bet. So I won't be playing Cincinnati because that'll be my Monday night game against the Commanders. So when we get all the way down here, I won't play this game. Yeah, that's gonna be a good ass schedule. But you already know what time it is, man. I'm your host, YG. King of this channel right here, Dirty P Sports, man. Peace and love, man. I thank everybody for coming through, man. Like I said, man, peace and love, y'all. Can't forget that. I'm done, man.